Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is Jules and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. If today is the first time we see our program, for here we will bring you football updates all over the world, bring you news from La Liga, Premiership, Syria and the rest of the world. For now we'll start with Arsenal Football Club news. On my mandatory spirits for Emirates Stadium, they let us know say Mikel Arteta with the Arsenal hierarchy, they don't banish Aubameyang from training with the first team, and the way things they go, everything go dey expected to return to normalcy after this guy don't go for AFCON, come back. The way they call it treat the guy, don't take the punishments to another level. In the train, but in the train on his own, they allowed to train with the first team. So I don't know how Aubameyang they taking all these things. Even yesterday said Chris Whitley come give us update say Aubameyang na the first person will come for training. Say the way the guy come 90 minutes before any other person. In they try to build back in rapport with the coach, with the normal player, because some players have the veteran and say he lets them down. He gets as a captain. So I don't know as everything they solve. So I want to see this news say they don't banish Aubameyang, send them go on exile. You get as in how everything they switch just from being a good player, being a role model, being a captain, being our productive assets to being a liability now. I don't just understand how it's just the boss my brain. I want to see this news. At the same time, a media setting, they ask Mikel Arteta, say, what's this up now? Say Aubameyang go play for the match against Leeds. So Baba Call confirm say Aubameyang no day for selection. See, they don't even invite him for the game. You get same as the Southampton match where he no play, same as the West Ham match where he no play. But this one will be like the third match now where Aubameyang don't sit out, so he no play. So the contract say, what's Aubameyang go need to do to come back to the team? Mikel Arteta no really talk about that one. He just tell them say all I can say for now is he's not part of the team that is playing against Leeds, so may I just die off that matter. So nobody know when this guy will come back. Like as I talked earlier, the expectation be say things will continue like this. So the play now will be the status quo now. So it will just be until after this guy don't go Cameroon, go play AFCON. Come back and maybe they will assess them, or maybe they get plans to just sell them out for January, because say Arteta get one kind of bad spirit. If you don't offend her like this, to come back to a good side, they dey very very hard. If we talk example of Saliba we don't run the match, they ship him out again. Talk about Guendouzi when they form Jagaban, they ship him out. Now it don't turn to Mesut Ozil when we say they do Jagaban, this and that. Collect the money, no yawa boy. Say play, you no go play. Baba dey for Benjamin, they chop money. Make Aubameyang no be the next Mesut Ozil for Arsenal, because this guy still get like 1 year and 8 months left for a contract, so it's still far. If you want to sell him now, you go say, I know they go anywhere. I go show na shege. Everything don't turn sour now. Their relationship, so I don't know how they go take mend this thing. So like their rights don't advise say make Arteta move on, forgive this guy and move on. The longer they drag him, the more people go they compare him now. They never start the comparison, but very soon I go to hear say, is this another Mesut Ozil situation to make this guy just try kill off this matter, forgive him? All of us woman being now, nobody is unfeelable. At the same time, at the media setting, they come they ask Mikel Arteta about these games when they postpone up and down, because not everybody they play. Even today, matches go they like 3 games or so. Don't they postpone already? You get Manchester United match against Brighton, don't they postpone? Don't mean say Man United don't get like 2 outstanding matches now. Tottenham must forget 3 already. So Baba the complain say the reason we make them they postpone all these matches, make they come outside and make they let everybody know. You get what be the things we say if you do, or where they go see for your club, they go say okay, we need to postpone this thing. Shey the COVID-19 virus must catch like 20% of the squad, we must catch like 50%. What are the criteria so they make them they postpone these things? Let us know so that we self will keep safety measures, because the outbreak never really affects us now. It never affect some other clubs. So let us know how we take safeguard ourselves. Even your club self don't come outside and talk say understand the method of postponing everything. So they need clarity. Make them come outside, let everybody know. No coaches don't complain now. Let us know why they postpone them, because everything no one day in unity again. Some people go play today, some not go play today. See when now before you know that they go talk say okay, everybody go and sleep, go and rest. Let us just chill and battle Omicron. Well, as the updates they come, I'm going to let you know. On my mandatory spirits wey they call Daily Mail don't come outside and say, they let us know say this exile where Aubameyang don't go no be say na only Arsenal hierarchy dem decide. So even Aubameyang sef follow accept that, say na mutual understanding, say no yawa, I no go play until I go AFCON come back. If that's na mutual understanding, because as things stand, maybe Aubameyang sef he never dey mentally fit to play, because he never dey ready to meet social media people, meet media, because I don't think say he don't grant any interview, or whether I don't talk about this issue on social media, whether I don't even come outside apologize, get. So yes, na mutual consent. Well, I wish him all the best of luck. Michael Owen will be one of our pundits. Don't come outside again, can predict the match between Leeds and Arsenal. So back on the talk, say if they expect Leeds to bounce back from their losing ways when they play against Man City, say Man City knock them 7-0 as they get plenty injuries. So you can talk say for Elland Road, so that place they always be tough, and with Arsenal we say they're not too good away, so they expect Leeds to win Arsenal 2-1. But what Baba don't understand, we say Leeds get like 40% of their first 11 members out, to get like 6 or 7 important players. They are out. If Bamford no dey, they always struggle to score. Now, so you don't talk less of when Calvin Phillips said no come dey for midfield. Junior Firpo no dey, Leon Cooper no dey. Many tough, sweet players dey. We say they no dey for this match. I don't want to beat us. I don't understand. If about the toss, they go win us 2-1. I be the two people they talk say this man, since he be Manchester United member, like Arsenal. I don't know whether that's true. Say don't really like Arsenal, because he hardly predicts something reasonable for us. That's why they talk say West Ham go knock us blue and black. Forgetting say we get good records. Say Emirates now our fortress. Don't come again now. Say Leeds go knock us 2-1 for Elland Road. I bet what's not going to talk about this prediction. With Papa talk. At the same time, Joko don't come outside for pundit duty. Because they talk say for the people who go end for top 4, saying they see Manchester United ending top 4 above Arsenal because of Ronaldo. So Ronaldo is the only factor where you go talk say okay, now Man U go win Arsenal for the top 4 race. So for the top 4 people in the contest for top 4, now that kind of Man U, Tottenham Hotspur, West Ham and Arsenal, say, and for him also he go pick Man U above everybody because of the Ronaldo factor. Well, if say Ronaldo factor dey that important, Man U no go dey where dem dey get. Only Ronaldo no go fit run the whole show, because for we now our own happiness we say we get units. Yes, Man U just get individualistic players. We be say na unit, we dey go as a unit. We get some kind of players, so we say the bond as e dey visible na. They no gats tell you before you know. You go dey see am. But Man U own na individualistic player. Bruno Fernandes, if he no perform, nothing dey sup. If Ronaldo, how many times Ronaldo don't save them for this season? We make Joko they talk say truly. If Ronaldo did, they play well, I say they go enter top 4. Well, at time go tell now. I'm going to watch. Alan Smith now come outside for pundit duty also. When we talk about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, say Arsenal, the reason say they won't sign this guy from Everton. So but when they talk say this guy no really fits Arsenal style of play, and the reason why they give you say Arsenal no really they play aerial balls well, and Dominic in main threats now for aerial ball. You get the guy in a physical presence, so they try for team which are big cross, making it non-mental. But what Baba don't understand is say if the guy come in, he will give us another dimension. Everybody don't already understand say okay, and tell you run, he go square play, he go pass, come. If Saka go, he go square play. With a cross, but nobody's there to nod it. You see some kind of sweet cross where they make, nobody to meet it. Even commentators will talk say we don't have a focal point, we don't have a point man. But if we sign this guy, it will give us double dimension. All those kids and Tierney crosses, you go meet somebody head. Now so it will be Tierney now go form a partnership, a bond with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It will make sense. So this is why Baba they talk. I don't know why he no reason I'm from that angle. Well, I ain't no sure. On Monday, we'll make him 2 years since we Arsenal hire Mikel Arteta. So I want Mikel to give us the assessment of Arteta. How do I think this guy don't fair? In 2 years, we don't take over Arsenal. Are we going forward? Are we going backward? Do you think he has done a good job? No. Let me know your assessments. How you think say Mikel Arteta don't fair? If now you being lecturer and being professor and he be your student, which score you will give him over 10? Say okay, and you get so over 10. I will take score him. Let me know for the comment section. I'm still on the media setting. They ask Mikel Arteta, say, what thing Pepe go do? We go make you play this guy, Papa. Let us know. So, Baba when we talk, say, you don't hear a lot of things where people don't talk. Say, sometimes he go start in KT ahead of Pepe. Say, it no make sense. After all, KT don't talk, say, no one stay. Pepe will want stay. You don't call it plan. So, Baba when he explain, say, now because of what they see for training steady, that is why Pepe they did for Benjamin. And apart from that, truth has to be told. the position where Pepe they play, saying that there Bukayo Saka they play, and Bukayo Saka is doing a fantastic job on that right hand side. So there is no way where you go come out Saka, come put Pepe there. I want to do him again, unless maybe that kind 80 minutes, maybe Saka get a bad game, you can say okay, maybe just come out and to tweak something. So apart from that, Saka gets starting position for that place, so that is why it can't hard for Pepe to break into the first. It just be like if they talk say Rob Holding and Pablo Mari, they know they play again. Say what did they go fit do? What did they won't do? The place that they play, I think Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes they play. So I want to change them. If you watch the previous game we play, go see say Mikel Arteta come out Gabriel Magalhaes, control Holding. I think that time we were winning like 3-0 or so. We they win well before they can't change them. So that's how it will be. Any day they win somebody like 4-0 now. If you just come out Saka, carry people. So yeah, go and enjoy yourself and show us what you can do. So now what it just be, so you can't change a winning team, and that's the rule of football. So well, we just hope say maybe any day they win big, they will feel come on Saka through Pepe or Cup. At least after this match we will play against Leeds and we are playing Sunderland next in the Cup, and no one will feature Pepe. Most of the thing can do. But at the same time, Emmanuel Frimpong will be one of Arsenal former players. Don't come outside when they criticize Aubameyang also. Because they talk say the best thing where Arsenal will do now to sell the guy again. Sell him at a cut price, sell him off. They use the money, invest on new player because the guy in a bad blood, and many players have nobody waiting to do, and coaching nobody waiting to do, you know. So in presence alone, they irritate some kind of people. So the best way they could do now, make them sell and collect money. How that see team about top now, una support. I'm gonna disagree. Say, but let's forgive the guy, see give him more chance. Let me know for the comment section. At the same time, Frimpong on the talk say if they don't give anybody captain, say maybe they give that kind of carry and Tierney, or maybe they give Ben White because they don't fit give Granit Xhaka because that one self getting your attitude problem because they don't collect captain for your hand. Give Aubameyang. Now you don't collect that for Aubameyang. So maybe they give somebody like Tierney, or maybe they give somebody like Ben White. Say Ben White is a future captain when they say the guy get brain, the guy get cool, humble, get on and off the field, you get likable character, you know, get good personality traits. So at the same time, they physically give Tierney because Tierney is a warrior, they're passionate about the club, you know. Like you don't two candidates, but they say if they don't give anybody captain, but then give any of these two. Jack Wilshere don't come outside from media setting where they ask him, say, will the way waiting stand now? So we anything say Arsenal go end since we did top 4 already. So go back on talk say Arsenal can still finish in top 4 and still stand now. Forget all those Man U, Tottenham, West Ham. Say West Ham not even follow themselves. They just did there temporarily before now they don't come down, they don't go enter there again. So Arsenal will finish there. And same truth be told, if they ask Arsenal in the beginning of the season, say waiting be their targets, where they expect to end, nobody will ever talk say top 4. But see the way things stand now, and with the young players we don't get, and the good manager, say the young players that play for the manager, so many people just get patience with this thing, and before you know, they go gel, bundle. Say people they forget, say like 5 or 6 members of this team, they just buy them, they never play together before. Like the first time they just play their first, I think 14 or 15 matches or so together. You get, they never play before. They are trying to bond. They're still learning each other. The more you play, the more you learn on the job. Someone just give them patience. Occasionally they will make mistakes. They will go or bad on the day, lose some kind of matches. But we could not lose our eye on the ball. We could just get patience. Say one day, this team they will make us great. At the same time, Alan Shearer not come aside for pundit duty when they talk about Mikel Arteta and Martinelli. So back on talk say the best thing wey Mikel Arteta fit do for Arsenal now to dey play Martinelli regularly, as in give this guy an extended run of play, make this guy play plenty games for Arsenal, and you go reap the rewards because this guy don dey for Benjamin for so long. He was very hungry for game time. That is why as he get the opportunity, he no waste time. He take am with all in heart, as in when he show us the stuff he's made of, to make him continue to give this guy more game time. And this Aubameyang disaster now can't be like a blessing in disguise for Martinelli. So the guy going to get more game time, and he don't dey for the starting 11 where they win games, and the coach now know they expected to drop so more they watch as this. At the same time, Mikel Arteta now as in day now, he go to get one kind of daily manner like who he go select. You know, say for the team sheets now, for the last match, we see say Emile Smith Rowe no start. At the same time, he can enter, can score. So the question now comes is say who Mikel Arteta go start between Emile Smith Rowe and Odegaard. If that be Arteta, who you go start? Remember, say Odegaard scored 3 in 3 for the last 4 games. So scored like 3 in 3 games, back to back. The guy dey on fire also. Emile Smith Rowe said the guy don't score like 6 goals for EPL. The guy dey score like Madino be striker. Maybe our highest goal striker for Arsenal. So who you go start? Abi go carry Emile Smith Rowe, go replace Martinelli, can leave Odegaard. How you want take do am? So if now you be Arteta, how you go take face this dilemma between Odegaard and Emile Smith Rowe? who go start, then who will come in for second half. Let me know for the comment section. I'm gonna enter match of the day. Leeds United versus Arsenal. Leeds go host Arsenal today as they try to get back to winning ways. I'm gonna check their head-to-head. For the last 5 games for Elland Road, Arsenal win 2, draw 2, and lose 1. Last season itself, we draw 0-0 for here. Arsenal dey unbeaten in 6 games against Leeds in all competitions. Leeds get massive injury problems as 6 or 7 first team members no go play. So this one fit affect their mentality. My dear football lovers, as things stand like this now, we dey expected to go Leeds, go knack them blue and black. Get as they miss their first team members, it's supposed to just encourage us, let us dominate the game, bombard them, because they go use some kind of second fringe players, so some kind of shit back, and then they go use Sha. So supposed to knack them, even with their first team self, who be Leeds now? We're supposed to give them back. As Man City don't give them 7, give them the remaining 3 like I talked before. Make it be like 10. Or if you just pity them too much, give them 2 more, maybe like 9. And maybe they all collect time if you're normal level. So that's it just be. So my dear football lovers, if you missed yesterday's show, check by the right side of the screen. You see it, click on it and watch it. This one is for those waiting for YouTube. Facebook no get that feature. Facebook, I think after the match end, after the show end, then another one will start. So that's it just be. So thanks for watching today's show, and God bless you and have a great day. Ciao.